you planning to move to San Diego but don't know which neighborhood to choose? Well, don't worry, I've got you covered. Today, I'm pulling up Google Maps to take you on a virtual tour of San Diego, breaking down the pros, the cons of different neighborhoods and their proximity to freeways and everything you need to know to find your perfect home. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below if you have any questions. And don't forget to download my free buyer's guide or seller's guide. The link is in the bio. Let's dive in. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living or moving to San Diego, California, then subscribe and click that bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about the current market here in San Diego, California. My name is Victoria Sandoval and I am with Select Premier Properties. We get calls from people just like you every single day. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 9 months, feel free to reach out. My contact information is on the description below. And don't forget to share with your friends and family if you like this video so that we can help you make a smooth move to San Diego, California. Now let's dive in.
Okay, so let's start in downtown San Diego. This is the heart of the city. So I'm going to go ahead and circle it right over here. By looking at this, you can see that it's bordered by the 5 and the 163 right over here. Now, the pros of living in downtown is the vibrant nightlife and dining scenes in the Gaslamp Quarter and Little Italy. So Gaslamp Quarter runs up and down, 5th and 6th Avenue right over here. And then you have the Little Italy district right over here. There's a ton of trendy restaurants and shops. So if you live in this area, it's pretty walkable. Along Harbor Drive, you have Petco Park right over here. You have the convention center. And then along the convention center, there's actually like a little boardwalk that will take you from the convention center down through Seaport Village, along the Embarcadero. You have the pier right over here, and there's a ton of dining options right along here and a ton of options here, dining options in Seaport Village. So those are the perks of living here in this area. Now there are a ton of luxurious condos. So right over here in front of the harbor, you have the Grand, you have a lot of BOSA projects. So those are the pros of living here. And then you're also close to the airport. So the airport is right along here. You can see the landing strip right here. And so if you live in this area, you'll definitely have some bayfront views. Obviously, you'll have this view right over here. And so there's a ton of condos that you can find right over in this area. The Marina District is a popular area where you can find a lot of luxurious condos. I've featured a lot of the luxurious condos in the Marina District on my channel, so you'll find other videos there as well if you're wondering which high-rise or luxurious condos was right for you. But in general, you can find a lot of affordable condos in the East Village area. And I've also done a video about the different neighborhoods in downtown San Diego that you can find on the channel as well. Now, the cons of living in downtown is there is limited parking and there is higher noise levels and there's the higher cost of living, right? Because it is kind of more of a luxurious lifestyle living in the city where everything is walkable. Now there's also, the luxury of having water bay views. So those are the pros and the cons of living in downtown San Diego. So next up, we have North Park and South Park. So the North Park area falls right along. Let's take a look here. We're going to go ahead and circle that. This is the North Park area. And then we have the South Park area right over here. Goes all along here. Now, the North Park and South Park area, these neighborhoods are just east of Balboa Park. As you can see, this is Balboa Park right over here, and accessible via the I-805 and the 94. So we have the 805 right over here. And then let's see here, the 94 as well. You have access to the 94 as well here. You can get off the 94 and head over to the South Park area. Now, what's popular about these areas is that there is an artsy and trendy vibe with boutique shops and craft breweries. The homes here are very diverse as far as architectural styles, including craftsman bungalows and its proximity to Balboa Park is another perk. Now, there is traffic congestion during peak hours, and some of the homes along here will also have smaller lots compared to other suburban areas. So iconic spots in this area are Morley Field and University Avenue. Those are must-visit places where you have a ton of restaurants. So you have University that runs this way from the west to east, and the Morley Field Sports Complex here. I mean, they have ton of tennis courts, and they have a pool. It's like more of a YMCA area there, and a huge park, as you can see right over here. So next we have Mission Valley. So Mission Valley is pretty centrally located. It's basically within the I-805 and the I-8 and the 163, all intersecting here. So this is what makes it appealing. So let's go ahead and map out here. We have the 163, then we have the 8. So, and then we have the 805 right over here, and not too far, you have the 15 freeway here. So I used to live in Mission Valley, and it was very, very easy to get to and from anywhere within a matter of 15 minutes because you have such easy access to the freeway. Now, this area is abundant with shopping options. So you have the Mission Valley Mall, then you have Fashion Valley Mall right over here. Now, there are new developments and condos that have modern amenities. So the newer developments are here in the Savita area, which I have done a video about. So if you're interested in knowing more about Savita, you can go over to my Mission Valley video. But like I had mentioned, one of the main pros of this area is not only the malls, the freeway access, but you have easy access because of the freeways to the downtown area and to the beach. So this is a great area to live if you want to be centrally located. I want to show you here how easy it is to get to the beach. You could just drive all the way down here and you'll end up over in the Ocean Beach or Pacific Beach right over here.
What do you think about Mission Valley so far? Comment below if you're considering buying in this area, or contact me directly using the information in the description below.
All right, moving to La Jolla. So La Jolla right over here. Now, La Jolla is one of San Diego's most luxurious coastal towns, right? One of the most luxurious coastal areas. It's connected by the I-5, and you have access to the 52. So the 52 runs along here, and then you have the 5 freeway here. Now, the pros of living here, you have stunning coastal views and upscale living, right? So if you live here, look, you just have stunning views of the ocean. Now, it does come with a hefty price, but there's also prestigious schools, and it's a family-friendly atmosphere. Now, access to La Jolla shores and Torrey Pines is very, very easy. If you live in La Jolla, Torrey Pines, now that is one of the most beautiful hikes that you will ever go on. Now, if you're into hiking, Torrey Pines is a beautiful place to go to hike. And you also have the Torrey Pines golf course right over here. And there's just so much to do here. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, the UC San Diego is also in La Jolla, and you have La Jolla Cove. So if you're considering moving to La Jolla, this is definitely a place that I recommend you come visit. All right, so heading south along the coast, we reach Pacific Beach and Mission Beach. So right over here, we have Pacific Beach, then we have Mission Beach right over here. Now, these areas have easy access to I-5 and 52 as well. So you can see the I-5 runs along here. The 52 is a little bit further up. Now, the pros of living here is you have an energetic beach town vibe and bars. There's restaurants and a ton of outdoor activities. Now, I have done a video on Mission Beach and Mission Bay. So if you're interested in learning more about those areas, go ahead and head over to that video after this video. Now, again, the pros of living in this area is an energetic beach town vibe with bars, restaurants, outdoor activities. The walkability this place is very, very walkable, and it's very bike friendly, and it's great for young professionals. There is limited parking and higher noise levels, and there's heavy crowds, especially in the summer. Now, be sure to check out Garnett Avenue for dining and Belmont Park for family fun. Okay, heading further south, we have Chula Vista, which is served by the I-5, the I-805, and the 125. It's one of San Diego's fastest growing areas, right? So Chula Vista is right along here. Done a video about Chula Vista as well. So again, we have the 5, you have the 805, and then you have the 125 right over here. Now, this area is family oriented with new developments like East Lake and Otay Ranch, which are over in the east side of the 805 here. So we have East Lake, Otay Ranch, San Miguel Ranch, and Otay Ranch is right over in this area. I don't know why it's not coming up here, but it's over in that area. Now, the pros of this area are also the excellent schools and parks. There's a ton of parks here, and it's affordable compared to coastal areas. Now, the cons of living in this area is like there's a longer commute to central San Diego. As you could tell, there's a ton of freeways over here, but it's further away to central San Diego. So if you work downtown, I expect to commute a little bit longer. And because the areas here are a little newer, you are going to be paying HOA and Melrose for the newer developments right over here. But Chula Vista offers something for every family. So next up, we have Point Loma, which is a little island in itself, it feels like. But Point Loma is next to the I-8 and also to the 5, right? So you have a lot of military because of the base over here in Coronado. You have a lot of military that live either here in Point Loma area right over here. And so actually I circled Ocean Beach here, but Ocean Beach is not Point Loma. It's the neighboring town. So Point Loma is right over here. Now, the pros of living in Point Loma, you have the coastal charm, you have the harbor views, you have the rich history and landmarks like the Cabrillo National Monument. It's very, very quiet here. This residential neighborhood is very quiet. After 8 o'clock, you don't hear any noise. Everyone's just in their homes, just basically living a very tranquil, peaceful life. Now, the cons, there's older homes in this area that may require updates, and there is limited parking, and there is limited transportation options as well. But Liberty Station is a must-see for dining in this area and for events and recreation. Liberty Station has a ton of restaurants. They have a movie theater. They have all the grocery stores in this area, but it's definitely a great place to go to with a family. All right, next up is Clairemont. Love Clairemont. Clairemont is centrally located near the I-5 and the 805. So if you live in Clairemont, you can access these freeways very easily and the 152, right? I did do a video on Clairemont as well. You can head over to that video after this. But now the pros of living in this area, affordable homes, mid-century charm. It's close to the beaches and Mission Bay. It's great for commuters. And one of the cons I would say about this area is that it's less walkable compared to other neighborhoods. Now, it's also close to major hubs like Kearny Mesa and Sereno Valley. All right, so next we have Encinitas and Carlsbad. So these are great areas here. Now, they're actually one of the most beautiful areas in San Diego, but so these are north of downtown San Diego, but they're easily accessible through the I-5. Now, the pros of living here is it's a relaxed, beachy vibe with great schools. There's extra surfing spots and family-friendly communities here. Now, as far as the cons, it is the higher cost of living to live here. It's a little bit more pricier than downtown San Diego or other neighboring communities, and it's a further commute to downtown San Diego. Next up, we have La Mesa and Del Cerro. So they're pretty close to one another. Now, La Mesa and Del Cerro, they're served by the I-8 and the 125. Now, the pros of living here, it's quiet, family friendly with spacious lots. The proximity to San Diego State is pretty close. Basically, it's you can live here and get to and from school very quickly, and there's strong community ties here. Now, the cons is that there's less nightlife compared to other neighborhoods and higher summer temperatures.
If Del Cerro or La Mesa sounds like your dream spot, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more San Diego real estate insights.
All right. We have Rancho Bernardo here. Located in North County, Rancho Bernardo is accessible through the I-15. You can see it runs right through the middle. Family-friendly neighborhood with top-rated schools. There's plenty of parks, golf courses, and outdoor activities. It's affordable compared to coastal areas with larger homes. And I would say the cons of living here is the longer commute to downtown San Diego, hotter climate compared to coastal neighborhoods. But if you're thinking of moving here, check out Lake Hodges for hiking and recreation. All right, next we have Coronado. It's a very, very popular area. Coronado is connected by the iconic Coronado Bridge with accessibility through the 75 pros of living here: there's stunning beaches with iconic landmarks like the Hotel del Coronado. It's a very quiet upscale atmosphere with excellent schools, great walkability, and bike friendly. Now the cons is the high cost of living and the limited inventory. All right, we have Scripps Ranch right over here. It's situated east of the I-15. Scripps Ranch is known for its eucalyptus trees and family-oriented vibe. There's a strong sense of community with great schools. It's close to Miramar Lake, so this is a great place to live if you're into outdoor activities, quiet neighborhoods with a suburban feel. Now the cons: this area has higher prices compared to other nearby areas with limited nightlife and entertainment options, but it's perfect for those seeking a peaceful environment close to nature. All right, we have Mira Mesa. So Mira Mesa is located along the 15, and it's one of San Diego's most diverse communities. There's affordable housing options compared to other neighboring areas. It's conveniently located near major job hubs like Sereno Valley. There's plenty of dining options here with a focus on Asian cuisine. Now, I would say the cons is the dense population that can lead to traffic congestion. The homes here tend to be older with fewer modern updates. One of the highlights here is Mira Mesa's town center and its vibrant food scene. So further along, we have Escondido. Escondido is along the I-15. Escondido offers a mix of suburban and rural living. Now the pros are its affordable housing options, plenty of outdoor attractions like the San Diego Safari Park and wineries. So there's also a thriving art scene here with museums and theaters. I would say the cons here are the hotter summers compared to coastal areas, the longer commute to downtown San Diego as well. Now, Escondido is perfect for those who enjoy outdoor adventures and a slower paced life. All right, so then we have the Hillcrest area right over here. Hillcrest is located near downtown and is accessible via the 163. It's one of San Diego's most vibrant neighborhoods. The pros: this area is very diverse and inclusive community with great dining options and shopping options and nightlife. The proximity to Balboa Park and downtown is also another perk. As you can see over here, you have the zoo, you have Balboa Park, but I would say that the cons are the limited parking, the higher rental and housing costs here. But Hillcrest is a foodie's paradise and a cultural hotspot.
San Diego truly has something for everyone, from the vibrant beach towns to quiet suburban escapes. If you're thinking about buying or selling, reach out. I'm here to help every step of the way. Don't forget to download my free buyer or seller's guide linked in the description below. Thanks for exploring San Diego with me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.